Alright, good morning everyone. My name is Ryan Turford and today is Extra Life 2016. Of course, we are playing games for 25 hours, so buckle in, ladies and gentlemen. We are in for a bit of a ride. Of course, my boy Mr. Monokuma, he's here with us to experience the journey together. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's put him back up here. Ooh, let's make sure that Mr. Monokuma is in the shot. All right, so basically what we're doing today is we're playing a ton of retro games today. As you can probably tell by the schedule below, I actually removed Castlevania Simon's Curse because I don't feel confident that I can play a full game through without using a walkthrough. And you guys don't want to see me using a walkthrough because, I mean, come on, how lame is that? All right, so we're going to play Mega Man 1 through 6 to start off the stream. Of course, this is a stream for Extra Life, meaning that it is for children's charities. For if you are interested in donating, there's a link below this video of basically my name with over the Extra Life logo. If you click on that, it goes right to my donation page. Of course, all proceeds that we raise go towards sick kids, which helps children's hospitals here in southwestern Ontario. So what we're going to do is I'm going to load up chat so I can interact with you guys, and then we will get started. So I hope, how is everyone's morning this morning? Or this afternoon, I guess. I always work the night shift, so this is usually my morning shift anyways. So we're going to hop in here. Oh my god, ads! I don't want to deal with ads. Alright, so we'll put this down here. Alright, so let's get started with Mega Man 1. Now, Mega Man 1, of course, one of my favorite Mega Man games. I'm really excited to play this out. I mean, I love the Mega Man games. Even though a lot of people don't like it maybe if we just turn the filters off. I don't think I like the monitor looking off. So we're gonna start off with I played them all last and then I played them all on Let's Plays. So there's actually Let's Plays up on my YouTube channel for all these. Excited to jump back in because I love Mega Man. Movement patterns, anyway. There we go. So Guts Man down. Now we're gonna move on to Top Man with his scissors on his head. Alright. That is the... Yes, spoiler alert, I am playing Legacy Collection on PS4. Which, of course, is very annoying. So, let's do this. Whoop. We don't need to kill that guy. For that one... We're probably okay for health. We don't even really need to grind for it, I don't think. Cutman isn't too difficult himself, so we don't really have to... If we don't have a full health, we're actually sitting in already. So let's just grab this one for safety's sake. Just slipping and sliding. Alright, so once again we have one of these stupid big things, which I hate. The one time it fucking jumps up is when I jump up. Like, come on. They're such damage sponges that it's really not worth sort of the investment of basically just pinning them down and just peppering them with your Mega Buster. You really just have to either go all in with them or not. I mean, yeah, they're kind of unfair in this game. They sort of balance those types of enemies in later games, just not in the first one. Alright, so here we are, we got Cutman. We may as well switch to our Guts Arm, because why not? Kill him in 2 hits. Ba-bam! Cutman down. Easy as canned pie, as one would say. Alright, next up we are going to Elecman stage. Why? Because Elecman is really difficult on his own, which is why we needed the Cut Blade first before we got to him. Also, these enemies at the beginning here can only be killed using the Cut Blade, so that is the reason why we are using them here, so we don't look like fools. Fools, I say! Alright, so let's go up here. Oh, I knew there was a reason why I didn't switch away. And of course, it doesn't matter that I'm using so much of this now, because it only takes a couple hits on Elecman to kill him with that, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Elecman can, of course, be defeated using the Mega Buster, but only if you are extremely lucky and know the timing of his attacks, because otherwise he's borderline impossible. The main reason why, of course, is that he can absorb so much damage, so much more... sorry, not absorbing damage. He deals so much more damage than any other Robot Master. Just getting hit by him twice kills you, even at full health. Alright, so let's jump up here. God damn it. Whoop. God damn it. I'm showing my rust here. Alright, let's go up here. Alright. Let's do this again. I hate block puzzles. I hate block puzzles. I hate block puzzles. This one isn't even that difficult. I'm just, yeah, just rusty, of course. Mega Man 1 specifically. And this might actually show with the other games too, which I'm kind of scared about. I didn't have a ton of time to practice this week because it's been busy at work. So, mainly I've just been not playing as much of this game. So. So let's go here. This, of course, won't be a problem when we play Super Metroid, of course, because I know that game like the back of my hand. Probably better than any other game I've ever played, because I've beaten that game like 60 times, so. God damn it. Let's go. Alright, oh, son of a bitch. Alright, so we got the Magnet Beam here. We're going to grab that using the Guts Arm, which is the main reason why we don't come here after Cutman. Or I should say, right away. Because the Magnet Beam, very critical to our success here. And we don't really need the Mega Buster right this second, so that's why we're using that. Almost got zapped there, but that's okay. We want to lure this guy down here. Boop. Made ourselves a little platform. And then we're going to do sort of the same thing here. Because this part, without the Magnet Beam, can be quite precarious. And of course, I'll just use the Magnet Beam to cleverly just jump over his head, so that we make sure we make it through the door just fine. Now we're kind of low on health, so I don't know how this is going to work, but we will do our best. Almost fell off the ladder there. Alright, so here we go. Elecman, he can probably kill us in one hit. Oh, we barely survived, but we didn't survive that one. Ugh. Oh well. I kind of figured we were going to die, but that's okay. It just means our flawless run has come to an end, I'm afraid. I usually don't die too much on this game in particular. It's even more so on the other Mega Man games, which is weird because they're not as difficult, but I find that some of the... I just feel like I know sort of the mechanics of this game inside and out, but that's okay. We're just going to just jump back through here and do this. Ba-bam! And there we go. We have Elecman's power. Elecman has been defeated. I'm going to drink my coffee, because it's pretty early. Alright, so we're going to go to Iceman. Iceman's Sage can be annoying. It's not difficult, it's just annoying when it wants to be anyways. We're going to headshot these dudes. Watch out for the propeller penguins. I don't even know what they're fucking called. I'm just calling them propeller penguins because they're penguins with propellers on them. Of course, the water physics in Mega Man 1 are exactly the same as if you're on land. There is literally no difference in Mega Man 1 specifically. In all the other Mega Man games, of course, you get the buoyancy, which can, of course, work against you as well as in your favor. Alright, so we're going to jump down here. We're going to try and get rid of this guy. Boom. Headshot. And then we're going to try and do as much of this block puzzle as is not very annoying. Of course, the Magnet Beam can help us out here. Like so. We just don't want to use too much of it because there's a big section in the stage that is coming up that we're going to want to use it. So I'm going to sort of get him to go that way. Of course, I still crash into him anyways. There we go. And we definitely want to use the Magnet Beam on this puzzle because it's very annoying. Alright, so we can actually replenish our Magnet Beam because we're going to need it in this section here. Just by getting to the middle and just falling through, basically. Whew, that was close. Yeah, just navigating this section without the Magnet Beam is kind of annoying. It can be done, as I've demonstrated here, but it is kind of difficult. We're going to grab that extra life because we died once, and just in case. We won't need the magnet beam again, so we don't need to go for that. Well, okay, well, I guess we can use it in this part, but we won't need it after this. I hate that how close the touchpad is to the square button on the PlayStation 4 controller, which is the main reason why we keep hitting it, in case you're wondering. So again, we got more propeller penguins, because they have propellers on the faces. Alright, so let's use the elect beam, and we can destroy our bro, Iceman. Now, we could actually use the Electman trick, but Iceman's easy enough on his own. I'm not gonna bother. Plus, we had full health. If we were in dire straits for health, I'd probably use it there, but we good. We good. We good. Alright, so last up we got Fireman, because he's on fire, because he's a fiery dude full of fire. So you're gonna equip the elect beam here, because we're not gonna need it for the boss or anything. Just use it on these enemies, because they can be kind of annoying. Very careful on that platform, because if we would have been touched there, we would have been dead. Grab that energy. God damn it! I try and jump and press the button at the same time, and that's when I trigger that. So once again, we can just use the elect beam to avoid all this nonsense. It's not even that bad. We may as well use it, right? Because it's a tool in our arsenal. We may as well use it. Of course, that pit there is not actually a pit. Just trying to stay in the middle there is pretty bad. So once again, we'll just use the magnet beam to get through all this shit. Pretty annoying. Just like this area here, holy crap, this is really annoying if you don't have the magnet beam. You can do it, but it's tough. So Mega Buster here. These shark guys, of course, initiate major slowdown, so we gotta watch out when we kill them. Oh shit, this guy respawned. I wasn't expecting him to be here because you can actually force him off the screen. Run, 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 run. Alright, so unless we get some health from these things, we'll probably die here. I just don't think we have enough health to take on Fireman, as is. We're gonna do our best, though. I got a small health palette. I think we're on the cusp. We're on the cusp of not dying. Alright, our odds are about 50-50 that we're gonna die here, so we may as well just go for it. Because usually, the trick to Mega Man games, of course, you just die at the boss and then start over with health again. Because of the fire patches that he leaves on the ground, you gotta keep moving. And there we go, so Fireman down. All 6 Robot Masters have been defeated. Not 8. In Mega Man 1, there's only 6. And now it's time for Dr. Wily. I forgot to disable my screensaver because it can be kind of annoying. Alright, so here we go. Dr. Wily's castle. Here, actually, we can use the Ice Beam, because why not? Ice Beam allows us to basically freeze these guys in midair, so if we can actually get them to hop, and not just do that, then we'll be in business, but... oh, that's close. Alright, so we'll use the Guts Arm here. The main reason I'm actually using the Magnet Beam here is because the way those rooms are cut is really weird, in the sense that they are tough to get through. Oh, we didn't even need the Magnet Beam platform there. Wasted our Magnet Beam like a fucking noob. Just in time. Do we really want to risk it? Probably not. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick here. Quick, 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 quick. Let's see if we can get another one to respawn. Because we can kill them pretty easily with the Guts Arm, and they can give us some useful stuff. Especially since we have to use since we have to throw that anyways. I'm gonna wait for that to come down there, so then that way we can hop down here unopposed. Alright, so now we want to use the Magnet Beam, of course, similar to Iceman's level. Just kind of wait. We want to wait for these guys, huh? Whatever. Alright, so we're gonna get someone out of there. Now, we could actually just keep going up and down the ladder to farm some of the items, of course, because this part requires the Magnet Beam. But we have enough energy, we should be okay. Of course, as a kid, I would get to that section and, yeah, you can't actually beat it without the Magnet Beam, so if not, you basically have to just die 3 times. Continue, go back to Electman stage and find the Magnet Beam, which is very annoying. So of course, here we got the Rock Monster. The Rock Monster is very iconic when it comes to Mega Man games. Of course, I fucked it up because I should have jumped over those two rather than doing the little bunny hop. Alright, so we need Electman's weapon. That's this boss's weakness. And here, we'll probably just use the trick, why not? For the sake of time, essentially, because we are playing all 6 Mega Man games here today, so I don't feel like we need to be perfect. Boom! Dead. Just want to save as much time as possible today. Since it's weird because we're playing games for 25 hours, and I want to rush through games. just so we run out of shit to do, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so here we go. So, round 2. I think we want this. Yeah, we do. I couldn't remember if it was the floating heads here. Once again, just showing my forgetfulness with this game. Since I haven't played it in so long. The main reason why we use Fireman's weapon is it actually creates a barrier around us, which actually helps against those stupid flying things. Our Elect Beam's getting low, so I'm going to hop over here and refill it a bit. And I believe we are going to fight Electman first. This is where we fight all the Robot Masters again. Oh no, Cutman. Just keep him pinned. Not. Alright. Let's hop down. Now this part can be quite precarious. We can probably do it without the Magnet Beam. We will want the Elect Beam to kill some of these things, though. Alright, so let's refill our Magnet Beam once again. Alright, now we're fighting Electman. Let me just switch to the... God. Oh, Jesus. He's really moving. There we go. Whew. We almost died there. Again, we're start. Oh, god damn it! We want to refill the cut beam when we can, anyways. There. And yes, if you die on the stage, you start at the beginning, which is very annoying. And if we're careful, we don't have to actually worry about using the flame shield. I just usually try and use it just for safety's sake. But luckily those are back, because we'll need them. I guess we haven't picked up any lives, because I just noticed we're at 0. Or I guess we picked up 1, but we've only died twice. Whatever. Yeah, we don't want to wait for those guys to fire before jumping. Be very careful when on the bottom side there. Cut. Use the long way to get there. Of course, the key to actually beating Electman without using the Elect Beam or the Cut Beam is just to pin him in the corner like that. And I don't want to die and have to start over, so I should use it just to be safe. And we're gonna use the Elect Beam here, basically to just clear all this out. Now we should. Let me grab these. We should go for that life because we are low. Boom. Just clear all of them out. Now, we need the electric beam here, because... Oh, sorry. Almost at the boss. Just collect those. Like that. Alright, now we're gonna fight this boss. I think. Pretty sure. Nope. Still close. I'm pretty sure now we're at the boss. Boom. Alright, so for this boss, we're going to use the Elect Beam trick because this boss is incredibly difficult if you don't. Like, way difficult. It's probably the most difficult boss in this game, to be honest. And we'll just rip him apart with the Elect Beam here. Shit. Went through. There we go. And Mega Man's clone has been defeated once again. Damn you, Windows 10, for being dumb. Alright, we haven't crashed or anything. I'm just doing this. Oh. I've never stood still in that spot before, so I didn't know that if you just stand there, it's just gonna jump on your head. damage here. Alright, so now we just gotta run through the tunnel. Of course, we're gonna experience some major slowdown while in this tunnel. I can't even switch to my weapon fast enough while we're moving in order to collect some of those. And you don't want to run too far ahead, because if you run too far ahead, your bullets are not going to be as accurate. Then you're going to have less time because of the slowdown to correct that. Shit. Alright, here we go, boss time. This boss is actually pretty easy. We just sort of have to use the regular beam on him, and then we can sort of switch to the guts beam, which is his weakness, once he's down to his like final 4 hits. God damn it! He spawns randomly, so usually he doesn't actually spawn in the center that much. But today is just not my lucky day. Oh, that's... Oh my god, I jumped into him. Oh man. Oh god damn it. Alright, let's do this again. Well, that was a new mistake. And of course now we have less blocks to work with. But it will be easier to sort of avoid his attacks now that there's only 1 block. So it's a bit of a trade-off. Like this, I can just sort of get behind him. So once again, he's just gonna go right there. And we can just use the whole length of that area, basically. Almost got him. And use the... Bam! We use the Mega Arm to finish it off. With that 1 brick. We had 1 left. Again, if you're at full health, he's pretty doable. Even without that, you just sort of have to do your best to predict where he's going to come from. Alright, so last stage of Mega Man 1, and then we're going to move on to Mega Man 2. Dr. Wily. Alright, so of course in this stage we're going to fight all the Robot Masters again, because this game is evil. So we don't really need the Guts Arm for anything. We definitely need the Mega Beam, so let's at least fill up on that. Our Elect Beam's getting pretty low too, but we should be able to suffice when we get to Iceman, because it really only takes 3 hits to kill him. We're more worried about it with the final boss, but we'll have it refilled before then. So that's not something to take into consideration here. Alright, so here we go. So, we're going to use the Magna Beam to make our lives way easier. Alright, so we're going to wait for this platform to come around again. God damn it, I love this fucking music, it's so good. And again, we're probably not going to use the Magna Beam too much more in this playthrough, so it doesn't matter if we do that. Alright, so here's where we fight the Robot Masters again, starting with Bomb Man. Do we use Fireman's weapon? I guess so. Why not? You don't really need to. Bomb Man's easy enough on his own. Boom. And then I believe we fight Fireman next, so we just equip the ice. Yep. And then I believe we got Iceman after this, and then Gutsman. Boom. Fireman down. Beam. Boom. Oh, it doesn't let us move! Oh, man. Alright, now let's fight Guzzman. The problem with Guzzman, of course, is because, as I alluded to earlier, he's so random that without his stage layout, his attack patterns are really weird and not easy to predict anyways. Okay, so we have 1 life left. We're gonna need fire, so let's grab that now. And we're just basically gonna die here because we're not beating this boss without taking any damage. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. Just no. Yep. I was going for it, because if we got through that first stage, we could just use the Elect Beam trick to beat it, but we don't need to do that here. So, once again... We don't need bombs, so what the hell? More fire. More fire is always the answer, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so of course, he's got 2 stages here. His first stage, of course, weak to fire, as well as the kind of weak to the Elect Beam. Less so than the fire shot. So we have that. And then, this section is also weak to fire, but it is also just as weak to the Elect Beam. So let's just use that. Boom! Mega Man 1 defeated. We're 1 down. 6 more to go. I had to think about that for some reason. Oh man. Now it's time to watch this awesome ending. I actually really like the ending to Mega Man 1. It's really good. So let's sort of watch that together, and we'll load up Mega Man 2 when it finishes. Just started checking my phone for the tweetums. Mega Man has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily, and restored peace to the world. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. All of them. Fight, Mega Man! Fight for everlasting peace! So good. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I am setting up our "We'll Be Back" screen. We're not going to use it just yet, but we may as well have it on the docket ready to go. Yep. Alright, so now we got... Okay. Oh man, I love like the sort of Astro Boy look of Mega Man there without his helmet, without his armor on in general, and normal clothes. He looks so different. And then you got Roll and Dr. Light there. All right, so we've defeated Mega Man 1. So now, let's quit. Yes. All right, Mega Man 2 is up next. Mega Man 2, I'm a little bit less confident in than Mega Man 1. Mainly because I didn't play Mega Man 2 until 2014, which sounds crazy when you think about it. Just because I didn't really have it as a kid. It was actually the only Mega Man game I didn't have as a kid, was this one. And I played them in a weird order as a kid. I played 3, and then 4, and then 6, and then 5, and then 1, which is weird, and then Mega Man 2 when I was older, so... Of course, Mega Man 2, marked improvement over the first game as far as visuals and music, as well as a bunch of other things go. Still not a huge fan of some of the boss layouts in Wily's Castle specifically. I think the Crash Bomb sort of enemy comes to mind there. A wall enemy. It's just like you have to have enough Crash Bombs. If you don't have all of the Crash Bombs, when you miss, you have to start over, which is ridiculous. Of course, we got the Corn Cobs here. We could have gone to Flashman first. I like to go here just to grab the middle blade because it's the best. It's just the beat. And it doesn't matter, we're not playing on difficult. The main reason we're not playing on difficult, of course, is because I don't want to be here all day. It's not even that hard, much harder anyways, but, you know, whatever. Alright, we got these Jack guys rolling in. I wonder what their deal is. Why do they just sort of patrol at the, like, what is their job in this sort of construction area? They just wait for someone to come by and then they just sort of jump down on this spinning thing? Like, spinning metal disc? Like, why are they even there? How did they even get up there? It's not like there's any ladders or stairs or anything. Just like these fucking things. Like, how do they get up there? Like, they have to get, like, lifted up or something? The mystery, the wonders of Mega Man 2, or just Mega Man logic in general. Alright, so we are already at Metal Man. Metal Man, of course, not too difficult. Kind of a bunch of fun tricks. His weekend weapon he's most weak to is his own weapon. He will not start attacking you until you attack him, and he will only attack you if you are facing him. So if I face away like this, he won't attack us. He's a proud dueler. He likes to duel, just like Yukio. Boom. Metal Man defeated by the power of not as much metal. I don't know. Oh man, I'm so happy that we have coffee this morning. It could have been really bad. So, get equipped with Metal Blade. Sounds like a fucking ad for it. Alright, so we go to Woodman next, because he just is a big tree and he does this, because why not? Again, I love the music in Woodman stage in particular. It's really awesome. And the look of his stage is so much more overdone in other games, other Mega Man games specifically. So, for the most part, it looks really cool. You're, like, walking around in a tree and stuff, but it's, like... After playing the other Mega Man games, it seems less original, but this was the originator. So those other stages, like Plant Man stage and stuff, are less original by default. So, of course, we got these tigers. Jump over their stupid flames. Or panthers. They're not tigers. You fight tigers in Napalm Man stage in Mega Man 5. Not here. Once again, my rustiness of Mega Man 2 shining through there, so that I don't know the exact timing of those off the top of my head. So of course we got these bad enemies. These bad enemies appear in other Mega Man games as well as Mega Man X. Alright, so we're going to switch to the Metal Blades here, because it'll make our lives a lot easier in this section. That's a lot less items I was hoping for from that egg. Those bird eggs are pretty good for farming items. Especially if you have the Metal Blades. AKA the most overpowered fucking weapon in any video game. Next to maybe the screw attack in Metroid. They're just so useful and so powerful. It's just like, why wouldn't you use them? God, we are swimming in extra lives, ladies and gentlemen. That's good because, you know, when I jump in a cliff like an idiot, it's gonna be alright because we're gonna have a million fucking lives. Alright, so here we go, Woodman stage, or Woodman himself in Woodman stage. Yeah, not too difficult, we just sort of wait for him to do that. You can actually kill him in one hit, not one hit, one section, but we did it in two. It's fine. So there we go, Woodman down. That's two. Boom, 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 boom. Get equipped with Leaf Shield. Yeah, it really sounds like an ad, actually. Alright, so we could go to Airman now. Do we go to Airman now? Do we want to? I mean, we could. Yeah, well, let's go to Airman. Why not? I mean, we could also go to Crashman now. Well, yeah, I guess we kind of want the air shooter for that. Yeah, alright, we'll go to Airman. Also, I've always wondered what the fuck those things are supposed to be, or what they're even supposed to look like. Again, you can actually get caught in a precarious way with them if you mistime them, or if the drills are mistimed, which can be very annoying. Especially later when we have to go between them. So we got these jackasses throwing lightning at us. And we'll just equip the metal blades here because we're going to go right under them, and it's just easier to shoot them up. So, yoink. What? How did I end up back on this one? Oh. Of course, you can spend a million fucking metal blades and then not use any. Plus, we got birds here, so we can just do this. Of course, the only weapon that actually destroys these stupid things are metal blades, so we may as well just leave them equipped. We'll get equipped with them. Alright, so we're going to touch the spike there. In order to get some invincibility, because why not? It just makes our lives go quicker. More metal blades, more birds. Again, the only downside to using the metal blades, of course, is you can't move while using them, which is a pain in the ass. Alright, so we are at Airman. We use the Leaf Shield. Well, actually, no. Fuck it. We're not using the Leaf Shield. I think he actually does way quicker without it. Boom! Easy as canned pie. One of the things I prefer about this game then to Mega Man 1, of course, is you can just start just about anywhere. You don't have to start. You could start with Airman if you really wanted to, or like Flashman, Metal Man, conceivably Woodman, conceivably Bubble Man. You can start in a lot of places. Of course, we got these long-ass cutscenes, which is one of the things I don't like about Mega Man 2. It's just, it takes forever to go through these. Get equipped with item 2. Alright, so stage select. Alright, where are we going next? Yeah, let's go to Crash Man. I mean, we could really go to any stage except Heat Man at this point. So, well, actually, we could even go to Heat Man because we have item 2. We just don't have the bubble lead, or bubble lead, whichever you prefer. Item 2 is the main thing to have when we get there, so that's less important actually than the bubble lead even. Since otherwise his stage sucks. Alright, so no more Metal Blades. And those other guys are a lot easier to kill with Metal Blades just because it's easier to pinpoint them. Just like right here, we'll totally equip them. What? Boom! Sick moves. Alright. I think we gotta use pea shooter. And we're almost at the section where we have to use Metal Blades again. Already. Ah, I fucked that up too. God, I'm so bad at this game. Excuse me. Alright, so, Metal Blade time. Let's climb this ladder. Ladder, 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 ladder. Yes, we want that E-Tank. Alright, so we have item 2, so we can just hop down here. Because that'll come in handy later. We'll just continue to use item 2 to our advantage. I'm gonna grab that life because you never know. Even though we're swimming in lives now, doesn't mean we're going to be later. I'm not expecting too many combos, but whatever. Alright, so we need the air shooter. And we can beat Crash Man probably pretty easily without it, but may as well use it since we have it. Boom! Just jumps into it. Like a sucker. Get equipped with Crash Bomber. Okay, so let's go to Flash Man next. We don't really need the Flash Stopper on Quick Command stage, but it's always good to have as a backup. Just jump through this tunnel. Just avoid all this shit, because we don't want to go up there. And we're okay. We're pretty comfortable with lives. I mean, we might need them later in Wily's Castle, but I don't think we need to go out of our way to get any more. If we just happen to go towards where we're there at lives, it's different. God, Sniper Jones are just so much easier in this game than in Mega Man 1. They're not even difficult in Mega Man 1, they're just more annoying in Mega Man 1, I think. And rather than fuck around with this area, I'm just gonna use that too. Hey, look, an E-Tank. Hey, look, we got crash bombs. Alright, so of course we just use the Metal Blades on Flashman, because that's his weakness. He's the one enemy that's like designed around destroying him with the Metal Blades. So, well, I guess Woodbane is kind of too. Don't even let him do anything. Just fucking pepper him with Metal Blades. Almost out of coffee. Get equipped with Time Stopper. We got the flashing. Message from Dr. Light. Item 3 completed. Get your weapons ready. Get equipped with Item 3. Yay! It's not really that exciting. Item 3 we probably use like 3 times in the whole game. Alright, so Quickman's next. Quickman himself isn't too difficult, but his stage can be annoying, especially if you are a new player like I was when I first started playing. Remember I said we're not going to go all out for lives? Well, there's one right here, so we may as well grab it. Alright, so we're going to try and do this on our own. I'll just equip the Flash Stopper for close encounters. Since we don't really need to shoot anything in this section. Don't mind going this way. Don't need any of that stuff. I think we're almost fine, full on E-Tanks anyways. Like, we'll pick up one more before the end there. That was close. That was more close than I've ever really had with those enemies. I don't think I've ever been hit by one of those. Alright, so once again we'll equip the Flash Stopper. We probably won't need it, but I'm just grabbing it just in case. Again, I'm a little bit rusty, so if I die, that's why. Or I should say, if I have to use it, that would be why we'd have to use it. Just don't care about that live. Oh, shit. Oh, I couldn't use it in time because I pressed the thumb pad instead of the fucking square button. Sigh. Damn you, Mega Man Legacy Collection. Instead of pausing the game, instead of saving my life, you paused the game. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna use the Flash Stopper. I'm way too rusty to be able to do this perfectly. Which is too bad, because it's a thing of beauty, ladies and gentlemen, once you see it. Alright, so get equipped. Flash Stopper. Alright, let's do this again. That would have actually killed us, which is the main reason I used it right away. I generally don't like to use it until going to the second room. But... the game didn't leave us much choice. Now we're just so far ahead it should be fine. And we didn't get caught on the ledge there, which certainly helped. Since that's what sort of foiled us the first time. Don't die. Or I should say, die quick so I can get that. No, he didn't die quick enough. Okay, well, we'll beat Quick Man without Flash Stopper. It should be okay. It's a good thing we grabbed at least a couple lives along our way. Now, Quick Man, we could also use the Crash Bombs here, because he's also weak to those, but he's weak to the Flash Stopper and the Crash Bombs. But we don't have any more Flash Stopper, and Crash Bombs are way too slow to use on him, so probably better to go that route. And last but not least, we got Bubble Man, we got Flame Man, or Heat Man. Alright, now that coffee's done, now we're going to switch to water. Alright, so we're going to Bubble Man, we're fighting frogs. They got frogs that shoot little frogs, whatever. It doesn't mean to make any sense, it's a Japanese game. Alright, so let's just go down this waterfall. We're gonna kill the shell dudes really easily since we're not playing on difficult. They're not really even that much more difficult, they just take 2 hits instead of 1. Alright, we finally got some buoyancy, which of course is always used to work against us. We got this dumb looking fish that shoots shrimps at us. Of course we got some robotic Metroids that we're fighting. Oh my god, I did not mean to do that. Alright, let's try this again. Of course, once we've destroyed the big fish, he doesn't come back. There. Almost got whacked there by spikes. We got more froggies, except they can actually bounce high this time. You know, like actual frogs. Of course, this part can actually be really precarious if you are not careful, because the crabs sort of come down from wherever they want to come down. You gotta be sort of cognizant of that. You can't just rush through here. Well, I mean, you can, I guess. Alright, Metal Blade time. Not Flash Stopper, Metal Blades. We fight Bubble Man. Bubble Man is really damn easy. He's just gonna jump on top of us. At least he's got a cool scuba suit. At least he's got that going for him. And we didn't even let him just jump over us. We're just gonna murder him instead. Alright, so Heat Man is last. Heat Man himself, pretty easy boss. Heat Man stage, kind of annoying, but that's okay. We have item 2, so we should be fine. God, I wish you could skip some of these cutscenes. Alright, so Heat Man is last. Let's jump into his stage. Of course, Heat Man is a Zippo lighter, because why not? God, I fucking love the music in Heat Man stage. It's really, really good. We'll equip the Metal Blades just to make this part a lot easier. Don't want to fuck around with these dudes. And I mean, we're going to have to use it eventually anyways. Fuck up. Let's screw that up. Oh well. Oh my god. I wasn't paying attention and I jumped off the cliff there. Alright, let's do this again. God, I'm using so many lives today. This is not good. We're now down to the stock 3 lives that you start with. We had like 6 at one point, I think. That means if we didn't pick up any lives, we would have had to use a continue at some point. Which is not good for us. It's usually not how we usually roll. Alright, there we go. I was paying attention this time. There's a way actually to cause that enemy to despawn. I was trying it there, but I couldn't get him to do it. Oh shit. Fuck. I'm not doing well with block puzzles today. That actually worries me when we get to Mega Man 3, because Mega Man 3 has really annoying block puzzles. And if you die, you'll usually die in horrible ways if you don't do them right. This... There we go. Alright, so we're gonna actually go all the way to the ledge here. Whoop! Just avoid all this fucking shit, because this block puzzle is crazy. Whoop! Alright. Grab the air shooter. Alright, so now we're at Heat Man. May as well use the bubble lead. Bubble lead. Whatever the fuck. Whatever you want to call it. It's the bubble thing, alright? The bubble gun. It shoots bubbles. Boom. Dead. Easy as can pie. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Dr. Wowie to make his appearance. Dr. Wowie. Message from Dr. Light. Item 1 completed. Get your weapons ready. God damn it, this takes so long. Oh man, this takes forever. I hate it. Alright, so here we go. Our boy Dr. Wowie with the eyebrows. 'Cause why not? Here we go. Going to Wowie Castle. Do 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 bum bum. Alright, so here we go, Wily Castle. Pretty easy stage. At least number 1 anyway. It's not too difficult. The only thing that's annoying on the stage is the boss in the stage. The timing can be kind of precarious. Here's item 3. One of the only times you'll ever actually see me use that. Again, we're just using metal blades on these dudes because it's the only thing that kills them. Of course, we could actually use this to gas up if we wanted to, but we actually don't. Also, despite the fact that we probably need lives, it's not worth going for that one in particular, because that one, yeah, no bueno. Alright, get to the end of the platform here. I kind of want to fill up on item 3, so we may as well grab that. Since we will actually need to use it later, we may as well have it full, just in case we don't have to continue at some point. Just those. Alright, so we gotta use item 1 here to get across. If I'm rusty anywhere, this will be one of the places like that. I totally fucked that up. Item 1 you don't use that much either, so we will need to refill it eventually, but we don't actually need a ton of it. We'll just jump off the ladder and be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna jump off a ladder. Because I'm Mega Man. Oh my god, seriously, I missed that jump again. This is gonna be really bad if I run out of item 1. Alright, let's try this again. Because then we'll have to go back and grind and... oh my god. Alright, I need to concentrate. Alright, totally fucked it up one more time, so let's try this again. Oh my god, seriously? Alright, we're almost at the point where we're gonna need to farm, so let's try. I think we have one more shot at it. Nope, we gotta go farm. Alright, sorry about this, folks. No, the stage isn't even that difficult, it's just... I'm not very up to date on this game. Or I should say I'm rusty. Now we may as well just continue to go down. Since this is actually an easier guy to farm from. So rusty at this game. Alright, there we go. We got one. Don't want to use those extra energies or E-tanks at this point. The crazy thing is when I was a kid, that's what we used to call them, as extra energies, even though they're called E-tanks. Alright, I think we have enough. Let's go back upstairs and do this. I apologize again, folks, for that little hiccup. Like I said, totally rusty at this game. Haven't had a long time to practice. Fucked it up there. Whew, finally got it that time. That was like the 8th or 9th or 10th. Of course we want to use the metal blades there so we don't just fall off the ladder. Alright, so now let's use the quick boomerangs, because they're fast boomerangs. Plus we look like we have Pepto-Bismol version of Mega Man, which is always solid. So we don't want to get too far ahead. Oh my god! The sliding! I tried to stop myself from sliding, and of course... Oh my god, we gotta do this shit all over again. I can't remember the last time I actually died at that boss. So I forgot where you actually had to respawn. Didn't actually calculate that when using item 3 here, so... Whatever. It is item 1. Well, let's be safe. Let's get a little bit more of item 1 before we go back up there. There we go. Alright, let's try this one last time, because I never want to do this shit again. And like I said, this goes back to what I was talking about, where Mega Man 2 is probably the game I'm least confident with out of all the Mega Man games, because I just haven't played it as much as I have, as the other games I played. Just jump off the ladder. Whew. Alright, there we go. So, Metal Blade time. Alright, let's fight this dumbass dragon. God, I hate how much you slide on these platforms. Boom! Finally defeated this fucking stage. Holy shit. Alright, moving on to stage 2. Oh man, I feel like I just ran a marathon trying to go through this shit. Alright, stage 2. We will need item 1 eventually, so we may as well just grab it. Just blow through this shit. Second ladder for our last E-Tank. Life, lots of energy. This place got it all. We're fine for lives and E-Tanks. Oh shit, that was really bad. And let's just use the flash stopper because this part is annoying. Oh shit, it doesn't even last all the way through. Set up 3 again. Switch back. Shit, I thought I was far in the world, but I guess we were a little bit off. Oh, god damn it. Alright, here we go. This boss, we'll just use the metal blades. One more hit and we're fucked. But he has been defeated without us dying, which is really good. Alright, here we go. We don't need to fuck around with that stuff. Oh damn, so much energy. Alright, let's fill up item 3. Metal blades. And then what else do we need? I guess we need more, maybe item 2? Yeah, why not? Item 2. Alright. Shit, we almost jumped in those spikes. That would have been bad. Of course, we got that big fish. I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually get hit by that big fish before. Or that big fish. I think they're just there just for decoration. Just jump out. We could have just killed that dude at the beginning with the metal blade, but we got instant health, so it's all good. Alright, Guts Dozer time. We just use the quick boomerang. And there we go. Easy as can pie, as one would say. Me. I would say that. Me. Alright, so now we're moving on to the infamous level with the infamous Crash Bomb boss. The Wall Guardian, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Oh god, I hate this boss. It's not even that difficult, it's just annoying. Alright. We got more energy. I guess we'll grab Flash Topper. It'll be helpful, I guess, against Quickman. Quick Boomerangs. We'll need those later. Just gonna leave that Met alone. Don't want to fuck with him. So here, I'll try this once, otherwise... I hate this part. Alright, so we don't really need to use item 2. I'm just going to use it because it's less painful to watch than me do this. There we go. You gotta find the exact, like, measurements to get through that fucking hole. There we go. Also, with this part, you better believe I'm using item 2. And we haven't used an E-Tank, and we're full, so we may as well just keep going. Jump all the way across here. And we pulled the noob mistake of jumping down the ladder there. this elevator come around? There's even some leopard in there. Shit! Overshot the landing. Alright, let's do this again. How are we doing for lives? We got 1. So we got 2 in total. That's probably enough to finish the game. Because after this we have like the 2 Wily bosses. This is really the tough part. Once we get through this level, we should be fine. Yeah, we didn't really have to wait to go up here, but I'm just playing it safe right now. Here. Down. And we're just using to our advantage the fact that we know that only 3 enemies will spawn at a time. Item 2. And then I think we need the air shooter in the next part. Yep, because we got mechs. Fuck, I screwed that up. Okay. Air shooter. Once again, it's been a while. I totally don't have the timing down for this stuff. Oh, motherfucker. Let's just keep going. Alright, so... yeah, whatever. They'll actually be useful against Quick Bandits now. Alright, so here, I'm not too worried about using an E-Tank here. If we have to, I would prefer to do that rather than having to do this stage over again, or do this boss over again. There we go, we'll just use a trick where they can't blast their way through us. 3 to get up. Of course, we're going to use an E-Tank now, because we are about to die. Or we would have narrowly avoided that, but, I mean, why risk it when we have the tools available to us? Fuck. I'm not very good at this jump, so... God damn it! You can do this without using item 1. Here's what we'll just jump up here. Oh my god, my timing is totally off. There we go. That was our last shot. Yes! We defeated this boss. This is why this boss is a pain in the ass. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. It is probably my least favorite boss in any Mega Man game. Because it sucks. This boss sucks. Alright, so it's down. Now we got Dr. Wily. But first, we need to fight all the Robot Masters again. The robots. So we got Heatman. And again, he's actually pretty easy to beat with the Mega Buster. You just have to sort of stay on top of him. He had no real reason to use the bubble lead, especially because we have to use it against Dr. Wily, so... And same with Airman here. I mean, we could use the Leaf Shield, but it's actually so much quicker just to do this. Boom. Airman down. Woodman. I mean, we may as well use the Metal Blades. We have a ton of them. And he's pretty easy to kill with them. Dead. Next. Bubble Man. No spikes at the top of the stage this time, so we don't have to worry about that. As if we were worried about that. Quick Man. Even easier than before because he doesn't have the stupid stage layout. Boom. Crackman. Need air shooter. Dead. Don't even need the health. Metal Man. Death by Metal Blade. And then last but not least, Flashman. He'll just run towards us like an innie. Now it's time for Dr. Wily. And we'll just use an E-Tank because we're not gonna need 3 against the final Wily boss. All right, there we go. Dr. Wily dead, or is he? Boom, boom. God, I love this part. It's so cool how the music is totally absent here. I love it. We took a little bit of damage there. Alright, so we need the bubble lead. We've got 2 E-Tanks. If we can't kill this boss with 2 E-Tanks, we're doing it wrong. We may as well just quit now. Probably have to use at least 1 because of where our health is at, but even then, that's sort of... Oh my god, seriously? Well, alright then, I guess we just died. I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. It's fine, we'll just do this again. Fuck. I usually never get hit by these things, but again, I'm sort of out of practice. That's why this is gonna be fun when we get to Mega Man 5, because I haven't played that game in fucking ever, and I'm not very good at it. Energy tank. What? Alright, one more should do it. And that, my friends, is Mega Man 2. Oh yeah, it's all over. It's all over Dr. Wily. He's just doing this. It's clubbing out. Very exciting. Boom, ba-da-ba-doom, ba-da-ba-doom, boom, ba-da-ba-doom. God, I love that. The fact that he's literally just sitting there the whole time, just controlling with that stupid remote. There we go. Dr. Wily, of course, apologizes, says he'll never do this again. I mean, there wouldn't be 4 other games, just in the NES life cycle for this series. Of course, let's watch the ending together. I love the ending for this game as well. Just like Mega Man 1, I love the ending too as well. So, just walking around. It's really sad. You know, it feels like he just doesn't want to do this shit anymore. He's just given up. He's too old for this shit. Let's test some audio real quick. What's up, everyone? I'm going to keep talking into this microphone as an audio check for this live stream to make sure that we're not totally fucked. Alright, sounds fine. God, this game is so good. Let's increase the game just a little bit. Of course, I love the fact that all these robots from now on are basically all robots designed by contest winners in Japan. Really, really, really cool stuff. Of course, Inafune designed all the robots in the first Mega Man, but after that, it's all contest winners. So what I'm doing now, I'm setting up the will return sign. Basically what we're going to do is I'm going to take a quick break, just to run away here for a second, and then when we come back, it'll be time for Mega Man 3, which is exciting, because I'm excited to play that. Again, love Mega Man 3, one of my favorite games of all time. In fact, probably, like, one of my favorite, like, definitely my favorite Mega Man, for sure. Use the timer. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Like I said, we're going to take a quick break right now, but we'll be back in about 5 minutes time to basically work on our Mega Man 3 skills and try not to lose in that game or be that rusty. We'll be right back. And we're back, everyone. Here, it's time for Mega Man 3, of course, right here on twitch.tv/RyanTurford as part of Extra Life 2016. Very exciting stuff. So, Mega Man 3, of course, definitely my favorite Mega Man game. One of my favorite games ever made. I'm pretty excited about this. So, of course, you can start in a couple different places. We could start with Snake Man or Magnet Man. Conceivably Top Man as well if you wanted to. Let's start with Magnet Man, because, I mean, that's my old standby. That's who I usually start with. So, also, I love the music in Magnet Man stage specifically. It's so good. Of course, we got our slide back. I have to get used to the mechanics for Mega Man 3 over Mega Man 2 again, just because it's sort of jarring to go back and forth between the two of them. Totally fucked that up. God, I love Mega Man. I love Magnet Man stage. It's so good. Also love the boss design for Magnet Man as well. He's just a dude with a magnet stuck to his head. Of course, here we go with how we fared with block puzzles before. I'm not too confident about this, but we'll get this done. Why don't I just come over here? One of the actually attractive things about not coming to Magnet Man first is you don't have to actually do any of these block puzzles, because you'll actually have, by the time you come here later, if you actually decide not to come to Magnet Man first, you'll usually have Rush Jet at this point, so you just can avoid all this shit. Alright, last one. This one's the more difficult one. We gotta start fresh, like when it first appears, because otherwise that magnet's gonna pull you in. Boom, 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 we don't need that extra sliver at all. We'll be fine. Alright, here we go. Magnet Man, first boss, Mega Man 3. Pretty easy boss. And he's a lot easier when you have the Spark Shot, which I kind of wish we had at this point, but he's really easy to defeat with the Mega Buster. The real question is, do sparks really hurt magnets? Because I don't really think that's how that works. We're basically sort of fully testing out the slide here. The slide is a little bit more annoying to pull off on this controller as opposed to the NES controller, but if you see any weird slides, that's why. The D-pad, at least, is better than the Xbox One D-pad, which is worse somehow, but that's okay. Alright, so there we go. First boss down in Mega Man 3. Magnet Man has been defeated. There's still a little cinematic at the end, but it's not as bad. Alright, so let's go to the stage select now. Magnet Man is, the magnet missiles are good against Hard Man. Why is it good against Hard Man? I don't know. I just don't know the answer to these questions. Alright, so we got these Queen Bee enemies. We just scroll them off stage. those bee enemies are kind of annoying, so. They're like the bird enemies in Mega Man 2, except more annoying somehow. Mainly because you don't have the metal blades. If we had the metal blades against those guys, it'd probably actually not be that bad. So of course, here we go, the first appearance of Rush Coil. Jumped right into his stupid fucking weapon. Oh man. It's gonna be one of those days, folks. Let me tell you. Well, you should wait till hour 25 we're playing whatever the fuck we're playing then, like Streets of Rage or something. It's not gonna be good. Alright, we got the bulldozer dudes. They're from Mega Man 1, except this time they're dropping bulldozers. Fuck, why did I just jump into that? Oh, let's go down here. Alright, here we go. Again, it's still better just to come back here, even if we're not gonna scroll them off the screen. Just to give ourselves some room to breathe there. Oh, god damn it. You might see that a lot when I'm trying to slide because of the button placement. So of course we got one of these things. They're not as bad as the ones in Mega Man 1 because you can always get under them. Alright, so we got magnet missiles. Let's do this. Boom! Oh my god, he just jumped right into that one. That's awesome. Alright, so Hardman is down, and now we will move on to Top Man. Despite the fact that you can probably beat Top Man pretty easily without the hard knuckle, and sometimes it's actually just easier to do so. We got Hard Knuckle. Alright, let's go to Hardman stage. Sorry, Top Man stage. Okay, so just wait for those to complete. Fuck! I'm totally off my game right now. Go this way. Kill this stupid top dude. I mean, what the hell is he even there for? He's there just to spit out tops down a staircase? I don't know that. And we'll just let these stupid things complete. And we're just okay going along the bottom here. I think there's a life up there. We're not too concerned about that. Oh my god, the flicker. The fucking flickering in the background combined with Mega Man just disappearing. It's great. Alright, so we got the cats. The cats are very reminiscent of the Panthers in Woodman stage in Mega Man 2. Except they are kind of gross because they shoot these little bugs out of their back. I don't understand that, but okay. Again, Top Man's another stage with pretty awesome music as well. Got a cool design too. It's kind of like a greenhouse. There we go. Cat down. Wait for this dude to come down here. Just lines up perfectly with my shot. And usually that area, or even this area coming up, is a little less precarious if you start with Snake Man. You usually have Rush Dead at this point. We just chose not to go that way, because we can do a lot of this stuff on our own. And this isn't as bad as Iceman stage in Mega Man 1, where you really should use the Magnet Beam. Alright, we could use the Hard Knuckle, but it's just easier this way. Again, Top Man, very similar to Charge Man in Mega Man 5. Or I should say, Charge Man is very similar to Top Man. He just basically just flings himself like you, because that's what you do with Top Spin. Ba-da-boom. You know, because he's a robot master based off a top. Like, what the fuck? What's up with that? So Top Man down, we get ourselves the Top Spin. Just twirl around like this. Just do this over and over again. Alright, so we're going to go to Shadow Man stage next. We're making good time too, because we've only been live for like 2 hours and we've beaten like 2 of the games. Of course, Mega Man 3 is the longest Mega Man game, so it will actually take us the longest. So we're actually right on pace actually to get to our target time. Down. It'll probably take about an hour and a half just to beat Mega Man 3 on its own, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. So we got the grenade dudes. Their whole existence is to run at you and just not actually explode on contact, by the way. They just only explode when I shoot them. Ooh, free life. Don't care about those guys up there. We could nail them with magnet missiles, but we just don't really care. God damn, like, Shadow Man's music is probably my favorite Robot Master music in this game. It's so good. These dudes do their own thing. We don't care about running into them. Whew, that was a nice slide, actually. Jump. All right, Top Man's weapon. Here we go. Once again, you can beat Shadow Man as well without using, like, just by using your Mega Buster, but he really tough with that. Oh, well, that's fun. It looks like I might have to. I've beaten Shadow Man before with the Mega Buster before without having to use any tank. It's just been a while, so this might be more difficult than I would imagine, which is why we may actually have to use one of our E-Tanks. Precious E-Tanks to beat Shadow Man. And I wasn't even spamming the button for the top spin, which is one of the reasons why it uses up so quick. Is if you spam the button, I actually just pressed it once, but because I held it down a little bit too long, I used it. we're gonna have to use any tank. As much as I hate to do that. Oh my god, seriously. Fuck. Shadow Man is so difficult without the top spin. He's so hard. Alright, we're on our last life, so if we can't do it this time, we'll just do the stage over again. It's not a huge deal. I just hate continuing in Mega Man games. Whenever I continue, I'm just like, fuck, I just want to start over. Too early. Alright, that's fine. We can do the stage again. Sorry about that, folks. Again, I didn't even jam on the top spin, so I'm actually kind of surprised that that actually happened. So, unfortunately, unlike Mega Man 2 or Mega Man 3, it doesn't really give us or Mega Man 1, it doesn't really give us a chance to replenish once we get through the boss doors. So. It just also means we also wasted our the 1E tank that we got, but that's okay. They're not like too hard to come by in this game, anyways. Again, we'll fight Pro Man again. We almost just jumped right ahead. There we go. Fuck, we didn't do the pro slide that time, but that's okay. Alright, so once again, top spin. We'll use the top spin. Try not to overuse it again. I'm just going to press it lightly this time. There we go. Oh my god, we almost used it all again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh man, what a day. Again, it's going to be one of those days today. So you got the Shadow Blade and Rush Marine. The most useless fucking thing in this game. Alright, so from here, we could either go to Snake Man or Spark Man. We'll just go to Spark Man, because that's usually just the order I usually do them in. Again, of course, we could, from there, we'll still have to kill Snake Man regardless of how we do this, just with the Mega Buster, but regardless of how we would have had to go through the track, you have to kill at least 2 enemies with the Mega Buster, so it has to be done. Alright, may as well just throw your whole body into it. Also, Sparkman's music also a contender for the best robot music, robot master music in this game. So we'll just use Rush Coil to get this stuff. JIC. And of course, this pit very reminiscent of Dr. Wily's later in Mega Man 2, although not as sort of epic anyways. Alright, so let's go down here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, because we're going to fight more of these screw enemies, they're actually, I believe the magnet missiles are actually attracted to them. Yep. It makes fighting them a hell of a lot easier than if you sort of fight them, try and sort of navigate around them. So we equip our Shadow Blades, not Rush Coil. Bad dog. Alright, time to use Shadow Blades. So Sparkman time. Sparkman's pretty easy. You just sort of have to time your shots, because you could just, again, if you spam the Shadow Blades on him, it doesn't actually do anything. You have to actually wait for him to become vulnerable again. And there we go, Sparkman down. I'm almost at the, like, 1/3 point of this game. We're getting there. You got Spark Shot. See, it's less epic this time than the stupid, like, ad for the weapons for Mega Man 2, but it just goes so much quicker. So, thank God. Praise Shuhei. Even though Shuhei had nothing to do with this. There we go. Let's see what our luck is like. Thanks for nothing, question mark blocks. Of course, we get the replacement with Eddie starting next game. Deal with that stuff. Again, Big Snake. Again, like, why did they even put the... I guess this is just for intruders, but then if this Big Snake is sort of blocking the way, then how does everyone else get through here, then? Just a lot of this architecture doesn't make any sense. Like, I get why these guys are pole vaulters. They need to be able to get over this, this chasm here in order to get around this fucking place. Under him. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. Now we're in the sky. Very reminiscent of Airman stage. Also, these platforms can be really tricky because if you're like too close to the lip, you'll actually just get knocked off the cliff. Or just that'll happen. You'll just jump into a bullet midair and then you'll just fall flat. Alright, let's do this again. What the? I wasn't expecting him to grab the ladder there. I mean, I usually try and jump when these platforms spawn so I don't get inadvertently knocked over the edge when they spawn. Shit. I was expecting to be right there. Oh my god, it despawned the second I got off the screen. Or I should say, like, once I couldn't see Mega Man anymore, that's when it despawned. I wasn't expecting that. We can just jump over. Alright, here we go. Snake Man. Pretty easy boss. That's a good thing because we're on 0 lives. I usually end up getting there first, but then I don't think I usually ever get hit again at that point. And Snake Man very much could be the next leader of Cobra. He's got that Cobra Commander snake on his head look going for him. I'm sure it's a good look. I'm sure it's fashionable in this green snake later he's got going on here. Oh jeez, he jumped way over. God, the slowdown with the snakes. I just almost can't handle it. There we go. Snake Man's down. He's pretty easy once you take the initial hit. Then he's actually easy to kill. So Snake Man down. Only 2 more bosses to go. We got Gemini Man and we got Needle Man. I don't know why I had to think about that. We got Search Snake. We got the snakes with the searching. Alright, next up, Gemini Man. Easy as can pie, one would say. He's not actually that easy, but that's okay. His stage is really awesome, though. I love the look of Gemini Man's stage. It's just too bad. He himself looks really weird. It's kind of cool though, because he's like 2 bosses in one. He also gives you like the worst weapon in this whole game, the Gemini Laser. It makes me sad that you actually have to use it beyond this point too. Fire. it's a penguin. So of course we got Pro Man here. He's just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna let you in here. Oh, that's the first time in a long time I've actually gotten that one up from falling down there. A lot of times I usually miss it, so that's actually kind of significant. Alright, so we got the tadpoles. Alright, there we go. Bam. Again, we're not really farming for anything except E-tanks, which they don't drop anyways, so we don't really care that to basically go all out on these guys. Use that, get that rush coil. Boom. God, those penguin guys are not too difficult. Of course, the models for the penguins are from Mega Man 1, from Iceman stage. Fuck, I meant to slide there and I jumped into the dragonfly. Let's get that since we used some health. Now, I don't always use Rush Marine here. A lot of times I'll usually just go without it, but I'm just trying to be safe here. Not eat up any more time than we need to since we've died a few times. Grab some more. And just this area is just so much easier if you have Rush Marine. Or if you use Rush Marine. I mean, obviously it's not too difficult to sort of navigate these platforms. As you can see, I'm doing it in the submarine. Oh, let's get. Oh shit! Alright, I fucked around too much. I just had to get fancy using Rush Marine. Alright, we can do this without it. And if you didn't have Rush Coil here, you just jump off the cliff there, because that's all you could do. Again, we already got the two E-tanks too, which is the prime thing to do here, since we're going to need them later, especially since we used the one already. Shit, that was some bad timing there. Alright. Just jump over us. Alright, so Gemini Man himself, not too difficult, especially with the Surf Snake. He's a little bit tougher than Needle Man once you have the Gemini Laser, but still not too difficult. Especially at full health, we should have no problem killing him. Yep, easy as can pie. He's a little more difficult to beat just with the Mega Buster, but he's still even doable using just the Mega Buster if you really wanted to go that route. In fact, a lot of the enemies in this game are workable like that. The only one that's difficult is Shadow Man from what you saw earlier. So, for the most part, arm cannon dueling in this game isn't that bad. So we got the Gemini Laser, of course, usable against Needle Man. It's his weakness. He's the last one left. So let's run through this stage. I love the design of Needle Man stage. It looks really cool as well. Especially the night version later, which we're going to get to. Pretty close. Shit. Told you I'm out of practice with Mega Man. It's been a long time since I played through these games. But I love them, so even if I'm not perfect at them, I still really love these games. Fuck. I thought I was out of the way of that, but I guess not. Okay, we totally want that E-Tank. Despite the fact that this is precarious, it's still worth going for. And the fun fact about Needle Man stage, very first Mega Man stage I actually played, which is kind of crazy considering the fact that you usually want to do it last, or at least like after you've gotten Gemini Man's weapon. My runner was like, "Hey, you should start on this stage," and I'm just like, "What the hell are you doing to me?" Alright, so we'll use the Gemini laser. It might be wiser just to die right away, but I mean, it's not a weapon that is going to run out very easily, so you can barely even use it as it is, so. Oh my god, yes. Yes, we did it. Alright, didn't have to use any more lives, so now we're 1/3 of the way through Mega Man 3, of course. Now we're going to fight all of the Robot Masters from Mega Man 2 again, because that's always fun. We got the Needle Can and the Rush Jet, so now we have everything. God, back in the day when we got to this part, I was just like, what the hell is going on here? Why are we fighting all these dudes again? Let's go to Sparkman first. Of course, one thing I love about these 4 stages is that they actually really take advantage of the fact that you have all your powers, so it is very similar to Wily's Castle. And it sort of acts as like the first of the 2 castles that you sort of get in Wily's Castle in the other games. That was really close. Concentrate over this area. Right after this, we'll get to our first boss. Which is Metal Man. Of course, Metal Man. What would you expect to use against a dude that is made of metal? The magnet missiles. He's just so easy with the magnet missiles. Not as easy as when you use his own weapon against him, but. And this harkens back to the area in Wily's Castle where you have to avoid all the spikes. God, I always usually end up getting hit by that electricity there. Not patient enough today, by the looks of it. That was really close. Gotta make it. That was really close too. Alright, let's see who we're fighting. So we got Quickman. I'm trying to remember who we use Quickman. I think it's just Shadow Blades, but I could be mistaken. Oh no, I forgot it's the Gemini Laser. Whew. Number one, now again, I hate the Gemini Laser. I'm not a big fan of it, but we gotta use it. We gotta use it against someone. Alright, so next up, we're just gonna go to Gemini Man stage, where we won't have to use the Gemini Laser again. Thank you. And we get to come back to the stage with this awesome badass look to it. Over, let's hop down. Stupid tadpoles. Apparently none of them want to drop any health, which is always fun. Platform to get up. Alright, so we're at our next boss, which is Flashman. Flashman, I believe, is weak against the Needle Cannon and Hard Knuckle, maybe? He's weak against a second weapon, but Needle Cannon just does it just fine, since it's pretty fast. God, he's right on top of us. Alright, there we go. Needleman down. We need our trusty Rush Coil to get up here. Seriously, waited to the last second there. Alright, so we definitely have to use Rush Marine here. You also could conceivably use Rush Jet if you stayed along the top. And we don't want to get all of these power-ups because the Rush Jet will only get us so far. Or sorry, the Rush Marine will only get us so far. Just wait for these guys to get rid of drop their bombs. Still nothing. No health. This guy will give us some help. Yeah, there's something weird with the D-pad on this controller because I keep grabbing the ladder, which is usually not something that happens in this game. Either that or I have fat fingers, so maybe there's that. Like there, again, I grabbed the ladder when I didn't need to. I didn't even press up, or at least I don't believe I did. Alright, so of course, what enemy will we fight but Bubble Man here? I mean, it's underwater for crying out loud. Of course it's going to be Bubble Man. Bubble Man is weak to the Shadow Blades. Of course, the Shadow Blades, definitely not the Metal Blades, so he's a little bit tougher to beat with them. We just didn't have enough health. You better believe we're not going to use any more E-Tanks on these guys unless we have to. Boom! He did! Alright, 2 more stages to go, and then we're going to be at Wowie's Castle. Just go to Needleman. We'll go to Shadow Man last, I guess. God, I love the look of the night stage here in Needleman stage. This is probably the toughest of the 4 levels. If I had to put like a name, which one is the toughest? Oh, come! Seriously? Oh, well. I mean, that's my own fault for mistiming that, but... We'll need a rock coil, so may as well grab that. Don't worry, we're actually going to go for that life. We're going to need it. Just by doing that. God, I'm so wasteful with the rush jet. Blink. Alright, so here we're gonna fight Airman? Yeah, Airman. And I think his allergy is Spark Shot. Did the kids call it an allergy? There we go. He's down. It's a good thing we grabbed that life because we are low on energy. Got that rush yet. Let him start pass. We're gonna get hit a couple times here, so hoping that there's gonna be health along the way for us. And of course, we're just gonna jump on while we're on Rush Jet as much as we can afford to do so, since it does prolong the amount, like it does reduce the amount of energy it takes. Plus, it helps with the dragonflies as well. Alright, somehow we made it through that without dying. God damn it. We're gonna have to do that all over again, I think. Unless we can beat this guy without getting hit, which seems unlikely. Maybe one of these Mets will drop something. No. Oh my god, a sliver. We got a sliver of health and an extra life. All right, we're doing well. Even if we die here, we're okay. We're still in good shape. Again, I kind of wishing one of these guys would drop health. Maybe. All right, there we go. Got a little bit. That'll be enough probably to survive this mat. Oh my god, I had my back turned to him. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this for reals this time. We got 2 lives, actually, which is pretty good. Considering all this shit we had to go through. So again, we use the next one, so we'll grab this one. We just don't want to die again in this area, or else we're gonna be hurting for energy. Fuck, we just jumped right into that guy. And we're okay just to do this, just in case. Just as a precaution. And we've got more than enough fresh dead at this point. Oh my god, seriously? I hit by that guy again? Come on, you stupid Met. Come down here. He's just like, you know what? I can just stay up here all day and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I don't think I've ever tried magnet missiles against this guy. Nope, doesn't work. There we go. That worked at least. Whew. That was quick. Alright, so here we go. We got Crash Man. I don't remember what Crash Man is weak to in this game. It's definitely not Spark Shot. Needle Cannon does a good job against it. Oh my god, we just literally slid right into him. Alright, let's do this again for reals this time. And we got 2 lives. And I just don't want to use E-Tanks at this point. We may as well save them for the castle, since we'll actually need them there. Also, I'm pretty sure Crash Man has another weakness, but like probably a weaker weakness, but he's probably a lot tougher to kill with it. He's probably like Hard Knuckle or something. Something dumb like that. Yes! We killed Crash Man. Alright, 1 more to go, and then we're off to Wowie's castle. Alright, so you can do this area without using Rush Jet. I used to do it for the longest time without using Rush Jet. Now I'm just like, fuck it, just use Rush Jet. It's just so much easier. Alright, first boss, I believe is Woodman. Yep, Woodman. Which means Heatman is our final adversary in this particular state. Also, I wonder why the needle cannon is actually Woodman's weakness, because that doesn't really make any sense, considering the fact that he's a big tree. How did needles kill a tree again? I don't know. Alright, so we died at Woodman. We gotta try and go in there with more health. Or I just need to actually be able to avoid things. Alright, here we go. Rush Jet. Alright, needle cannon time. Back. The timing is different in this game for the Leaf Shield, which is kind of annoying. There we go. I find I always have to be farther back on in Mega Man 3 with it, for whatever reason or another. So I know this is going to sound kind of weird, but I'm going to use Rush Jet in this area. Just because doing so bypasses a lot of this really slow stuff. Okay, so last but not least, we got Heatman. The Zippo Lighter himself makes his grand entrance or return to this game. And I'm already pretty used to fighting Heatman with the Mega Buster, so I'm actually just going to use that. Oh my god, I jumped into his flame. That means we gotta start over. Alright. So for the second time in Mega Man 3, we have to continue. I'm sorry, guys. So let's see, our continue count so far. 0 for Mega Man 1, 0 for Mega Man 2, 2 for Mega Man 3. That just goes to show you how much more difficult this game is, or just how much I'm not used to playing this game. Because again, I also can't remember how boss weaknesses and things like that. It really comes into play with bosses like that, where he has a weakness, I just don't remember what it is, and I'm not going to fiddle around and experiment with it. Alright, here we go. Woodman again. He's like, oh. It's so weird that he comes down and he's got his arms out. That was actually really good. I'm really impressed with that. That's okay. We got at least health when we exit this door. Oh my god, I slid in the wrong direction. And now he scrolled off screen, so we gotta basically, those shots didn't mean anything. And we'll start in the boss doors when we get to Heatman. So there we go. All right, let's beat him. Let's beat Heatman this time. Okay, so we're at about half health. I'm pretty sure it's something stupid like Hard Knuckle, what his weakness is. And no, I'm not looking it up. Nope, that's not it. Well, I'm literally beating this guy just by rotating through all my powers. Alright, we can do this. We're gonna beat Heatman. I swear. I swear I'm not this awful at this game. Maybe it is the Shadow Blades. Maybe I'm overthinking things. Oh my god, it's been the Shadow Blades the whole time. I feel like a dummy. God, you have to get so fucking close to him to use it. God, they did that on purpose, didn't they? Where they were like, you know, you gotta be right on top of this bitch with this power, or actually kill him. Alright, so now it's time to fight Proto Man again. There we go. Now we are off to Dr. Wowie's castle, but before that, oh no, right after we received the last element, Gamma has been stolen. And he's got an IBN. An IBN just like in Steins Gate. Alright, there we go. So our boy, Dr. Wowie. Of course, the eyebrows. The patented eyebrows. Very exciting. Alright, here we go. Dr. Wowie's castle. I love the music in Dr. Wily's Castle in this game. It's just so cool. I think it's actually better than the Mega Man 2 Dr. Wily's Castle, although that's heresy to some people to say, but I actually think it's better. Alright, so we're 2/3 of the way through Mega Man 3, and we're making good time. It's been about an hour since we started. Only you could. I always wondered, could you actually go somewhere in that pipe? And no, it doesn't actually go anywhere. We got some more Hammer Joes. Usually just the easiest way to do this is just to do this. Just don't even fuck with them. Okay, we may as well finish fill up Rush Coil and Rush Jet. Alright, so we got the first boss here. He fires some turtles. We just snipe the turtles, and it's easy peasy. He's very reminiscent of the boss underwater in Wily's Castle in Mega Man 1. There we go. He just didn't want to stay still. Ba-da-boom. Oh Jesus! I pulled the power out of my cable, and it just was like, nope, go into the pot screen. We didn't use any energy, so let's just keep going. How are we doing for lives? We got 1. That's probably fine. Just knock that B off screen. Same with that one. And I'm going to try and just jump over this, just in case we die, for whatever reason. God, these bees are just going to follow me. There we go. So, of course, we were fighting the infamous rock monster from Mega Man 1, which we fought earlier today. Except he's a little bit different this time. And of course, out of all things, his weakness is the hard knuckle. Though you can actually kill him with the Shadow Blades as well. You're not totally limited to using this weapon. This is where, like, we might consider actually using any tank if we have to, like if we're running low on health. We're not going to really use it too much after this, other than, of course, Wily himself, and then, like, maybe, no, probably just Wily himself, and then the Robot Masters. Would be the only other times we'd probably want to use one, so. shit, we totally missed. We won't miss this time. Yes! Alright, Rock Monster down. 2 bosses down. A couple more to go. Dun, 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 dun. God, I love the music in this level too. It's actually really cool. Just the Mega Man 3 soundtrack, just in general, is really, really, really strong. So many good songs. Again, we could use magnet missiles to take those guys out, but we're probably okay with that. I'm just gonna grab that just in case. We're starting to amass the level of E-Tanks that is only really known when you are pretty close to the end of the game anyways. Yeah, we got 8. We're almost at 9, which is our max. Fuck. Alright, here we go. This room looks way more complicated than it actually is. Alright, so this boss is actually extremely easy if you know what to do, and if you don't, well, then it's going to be more difficult. So we got another callback to Mega Man 1, we got the cloning machine. As long as you take the top one out first, he is always the right version. If not, he goes to the second level. So that's it. So that's the cloning machine. Really easy if you know what you're doing. Plug in our iPad. Sorry about this. There we go. Alright. So, we're going to need Hard Knuckle, so let's get a whole bunch of it. That's really all we've sort of used so far, like Rush Jet and stuff. We're not going to use too much more before the end. I mean, we will a little bit, but not like too much. Oh my god, an E-Tank. That's such a lucky drop, actually. By the way, I hate these Gutsman wannabe guys. Alright, so here's where we fight all the Romap Masters again. Pretty easy. Snake Man. Again, same as before, I'll probably get hit. I just wasn't expecting to die there. That was what that's what the blank look on my face was. Alright, it's fine. We'll just kill Snake Man again. Oh, actually, we have the needle cannon, so we may as well use it against him, since we're not really going to use it again. His stage layout's a little bit weird in this section, which is why I had a little bit of trouble with him. Sparkman. Shadow Blades. Boom. Sparkman down. Alright, so we're gonna try what we tried last time with Shadow Man. Gotta just sacrifice the body to take him out. Went so much smoother this time around. Alright, Top Man. Oh, I guess he was still invincible, I guess? I don't think I've hit him that fast. Alright, cool. Top man down. I believe the hard man is in this door? Yep. 9 hits. Boom. Gemini Man. We don't want to use too many Search Snakes because we're going to need them against Wily. Okay, we got Magnet Man. We can actually use the Spark Shot against him this time. And we're not really going to need it later, so may as well just use it now. Alright, last up, we got Needle Man. So we'll use the Gemini Laser. Last time we're going to have to use this fucking piece of shit weapon. There we go. Okay, so we definitely need some top. Hard Knuckle. Alright, here we go. We got Dr. Wowie. Shit, we should use the T-Tank. I tried to press start, but yeah, it was too fast. Alright, let's try this again. So, of course, none of the power-ups will be there, but that's okay. Again, rustiness as well, because I couldn't remember. I thought for some reason we had to use Hard Knuckle, but... Shit. Let's just use an E-Tank since we have 9 of them. There we go. Dr. Wowie is defeated. Except not really, but, you know, that's okay. Oh no, Dr. Wowie! Alright, so of course we're going to Dr. Wowie's lair now. His real lair this time. Do we really need anything? Let's just grab some snakes just in case. Obviously we don't need any tank. I'm just gonna grab that life just in case. Alright, so now we're gonna fight Gamma, who's the final boss. Sit underneath his head. Just do this. shit, that didn't work. Alright, so let's put this here. Get the top spin ready. Oh, motherfucker. Alright, fuck it. We're just gonna use the hand like you're supposed to. Come on. Usually you can use Rush Coil to just jump up there as well. And there we go. Top spin finishes him off using, of course, the most ridiculous fucking stupid Mega Man weapon to defeat Dr. Wily in this game. Dr. Wily is no more. Mega Man 3 complete. We're 3 down, 3 to go. Also, I like how in different games they spell Dr. Wily differently, because in this game you spell Wily with an E, whereas sometimes it's just W-I-L-Y. Gotta love that in them English translation. Gotta love that whistle. Of course, I love sort of the end of this game as well, where you find out sort of basically that all the other Robot Masters from Mega Man 1 had a specific purpose, what they were useful for. The fact that they have numbers, and then you find out about Proto Man, which is really cool. Also explains who Roll is, because Roll was in the first game, but you didn't know who Roll was. Timber felling robot. Of course, you got Roll, the housekeeping robot. And Dr. Light's former assistant, or Dr. Wright, according to this game. And of course, new robot prototype. Although it's weird that they would list Proto Man as the brother of Mega Man, when in fact it should be the other way around, since Mega Man came second. But, you know, whatever. Also, it's like Dr. Wily's spaceship just perched up in that tree. Love this music, it's really good. God, the fucking damn the music in this game is so good. Sorry, I was just checking the tweetums. In effect, King, of course, is Inafune in the credits. Special thanks. Some of these are the contest winners, and some of them are just random people who work with Capcom. Boom, 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 do, 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 do. And of course, this actually just goes on forever, so we're just gonna skip back. Quit. Alright, so we're gonna move on to Mega Man 4, but before we do that, I'm actually going to take a 5-minute break, only because, for whatever reason, I noticed that the stream for the game itself seems to be lagging a little bit. There's a frame rate issue, so I'm going to restart the Elgato capture device, but not necessarily the stream, so it'll keep going. So I will be right back.